Hello everyone, this is Tawny with HeroBanker.com and we're your friendly neighborhood bankers. Today we're excited to discuss the best credit cards that pay 5% cash back. These cards can be great, especially when you focus on the elevated payouts. However, like many others, these rewards cards come with certain limitations. We make sure to cover all of that and more since these are things that you will probably want to factor into your decision when choosing which card is best for you. To start off, there are 3 things that we want to mention about cards that pay back 5% or more. Number 1, the 5% payout is going to be in certain categories. For example, 5% cash back on gas purchases, home utilities, or groceries. So, before opening one of these credit cards, you'll want to ensure that it offers high payouts in categories where you actually spend money. For example, a card that pays 5% on groceries sounds like a nice payout, but if you live on your own and mostly eat out, then that card might not be the best for you. You might be better off with a card that pays 4% on dining, fast food, or takeout. Number 2, usually the 5% categories are preset and already chosen by the card provider. So most cards, you can't choose which categories pay out 5%. However, cards that do allow you to choose the categories will probably require you to log in and manually enter your choices. Many of these cards require this to be done every 3 months. As a reminder, every card is different, so this is an area that you should definitely factor in when making a decision on which card is best for you. If the card provider chooses the categories for you, then be sure those categories match your spending patterns. Once again, earning 5% cash back is great, but if you're not actually spending in the 5% categories, then you're not actually earning 5%. Okay, the final thing that we want to mention about these cards is that the 5% category typically includes a limit or cap on the amount of cashback earned. For example, you might earn 5% cashback on groceries, but only on the first 1,500 in purchases each quarter. The limits vary by card, and for some people, these limits may work just fine. However, for others, they may be too low. As usual, you'll have to figure out what works best for you. Okay, now let's bring it back to the 4 credit cards that we're going to discuss today. The first 2 cards are the leaders of the pack when it comes to 5% credit cards. This is because these 2 cards probably fit most people's needs the best. The 3rd and 4th cards are also great, but they might fit a smaller audience. The first card on this list is the usbank Cash Plus credit card. This is a Visa credit card that is offered through usbank. The reason we're listing this card first is because it's one of the few 5% cards that allow you to pick your 5% category payouts, and it actually allows you to pick 2 categories where you'll earn 5% cash back. Some of the common options include home utilities, department stores, fast food, and more. We really like the home utilities option for a couple of reasons. First, it's not an option that many cards offer. Second, this is a category where there's lots of potential to maximize the 5% payout. Just think about it. Many people probably pay more in home utilities each quarter than they pay in gym memberships or cell phone bills. As usual though, this will differ for everyone and you'll have to figure out what's best for you. With the usbank Cash Plus, the 5% payout does have a combined cap of 2,000 in purchases per quarter. This means that once you've spent 2,000 in the 5% category, you will no longer earn 5% on those purchases and instead will earn 1%. This $2,000 cap is on the higher end of what most 5% cards offer. So this is yet another reason why we've ranked the usbank Cash Plus at the top of the list. Now, in addition to the 5% payout, usbank Cash Plus also pays 2% unlimited cashback in one category of your choice. These category options include grocery stores, restaurants, and gas stations. For all other purchases that are not included in the selected categories, usbank Cash Plus pays 1%. The cashback can be redeemed for a statement credit, gift cards, or direct deposit into your US bank account. This card does require that each quarter you'll have to sign in and make the selections for your 5% and 2% categories. If you do not make any selections, then you will only earn 1% cash back on every purchase. So please do not forget to do this. However, if you do feel like you might forget, then US Bank offers to send you a reminder when it's time to make your selections. To wrap up this card, we have a few more perks. The US Bank Cash Plus credit card includes a bonus offer that pays $200 if you spend $1,000 in the first 120 days. It has no annual fee, and it also includes a 0% annual percentage rate for the first 15 months on both purchases and balance transfers. If you're looking for a card to maximize your cash back, then the US Bank Cash Plus is a winner. Once again, we really like that this card actually allows you to choose your 5% categories. We also like the higher cap of $2,000 per quarter. Both of these perks can really help you maximize the cash back that you earn. The second card that we're going to discuss today is the Chase Freedom Flex. This is a MasterCard that is offered through Chase. Chase Freedom Flex pays 5% cash back, but it does not allow you to choose the 5% categories. Instead, Chase picks the categories for you and they rotate each quarter. For example, quarter 2 of 2023, the categories are Amazon and Lowe's. Last quarter, the categories were grocery stores, Target, and gym memberships. So on a card like this, earning 5% is great, but as we discussed earlier, you'll want to ensure that the categories chosen by Chase align with your spending patterns. On the Chase Freedom Flex, the 5% category has a cap of $1,500 in purchases each quarter. So anything above $1,500 will only pay 1%. Once again, every 3 months, the categories will rotate and you'll have to log in to activate them. When this happens, the $1,500 limit will reset. Remember, if you do not log in and activate, then you will only be earning 1% on every purchase. So please do not forget to do this. Chase Freedom Flex also pays 3% cash back on dining, which includes takeout and delivery, as well as 3% cash back at drugstores. The 3% category is unlimited. For all other purchases, this card will pay 1% cash back. Okay, now let's wrap up the Chase Freedom Flex card. This card has a great bonus offer. New Chase Freedom Flex card members will have the opportunity to earn $200 after only spending $500 within the first 3 months. Bonus offers usually don't get much lower than a $500 spending requirement, so this one should be pretty easy to accomplish. Chase Freedom Flex has no annual fee and also offers 0% annual percentage rate for the first 15 months on both purchases and balance transfers. The cash back can be redeemed for a statement credit, direct deposit, gift cards, or other types of rewards. Chase Freedom Flex is a good card that we recommend, but it may not be best for everyone. So, who does this card fit best? Well, we recommend this card for someone who will maximize the 5% and 3% categories, and someone who does not mind their categories being pre-selected. As usual, what's best for you may not be what's best for someone else. So when comparing cards and finding what works best for you, these are some of the things you'll want to consider. The third card we'll cover today is a Discover It Cashback card. This is another card that pays 5% where the card provider chooses the categories and rotates them each quarter. For quarter 2 of 2023, Discover It categories consist of restaurants and wholesale clubs. Last quarter, the categories were grocery stores, drugstores, and streaming services. As we mentioned before, 5% cashback is great, but you'll want to verify that the categories of which Discover chooses will coincide with your spending patterns. The 5% category has a cap of $1,500 in purchases each quarter. Like the first 2 cards we discussed, you will have to log in each quarter to activate your categories. Otherwise, you will only earn 1% on every purchase that you make. Discover It Cashback card does not have any additional categories where it pays cash back. This differs from the US Bank Cash Plus, which pays 2% on one additional category of your choice. It also differs from the Chase Freedom Flex, which pays 3% on dining and drugstores. Okay, now let's wrap up the Discover It Cashback card. One of the benefits of this card is that it comes with Discover's Cashback Match. This means that Discover will match all of the cashback that you've earned at the end of the first year. So, if you earn $500 in cashback all year, then Discover will give you another $500. The best way to maximize this bonus offer is by maximizing the 5% cashback category each quarter. Discover It Cashback also includes 0% annual percentage rate for the first 15 months on both purchases and balance transfers. This card has no annual fee, and the cashback can be redeemed for a statement credit, direct deposit, gift cards, and more. Another nice perk is that this card has no foreign transaction fees on international purchases. So if you travel often, this can be useful. Okay, our final 5% card today is the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa. This card pays 5% cash back at Amazon and Whole Foods with the Prime membership. It also pays 2% cash back at restaurants, gas stations, and drugstores. Amazon Prime Rewards Visa also includes a $100 Amazon gift card immediately once you're approved. This card has no annual fee, and the rewards can be redeemed for cash, travel rewards, gift cards, and Amazon purchases. It also includes no foreign transaction fees on international purchases. If you shop at Amazon often, then this card may be best for you. All right. So that concludes our review of the best credit cards that pay 5% cash back. We hope the information was helpful and easy to understand. Let us know what you think about the credit cards that we've chosen. Do you currently use any of these credit cards? Do you disagree with any of our choices? Or did we leave out your favorite credit card? Let us know in the comments below. We welcome and encourage the feedback. For more information on anything that we've covered today, check out herobanker.com or click on the links on our YouTube banner. Thank you again for taking time out of your day so that we can help you become your own financial hero. We hope to see you again soon. If you'd like to see more content like this, we would greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you.